jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. You know what? I really want to take some calls, huh? I really want to take some calls today just to find out what's going on with you. I know a lot of you, so many things on your mind. So many things on your minds. You know, with respect to this girl, this young girl who was gone missing, Andrea Barrett. And it's so sad. So sad. You understand? Now looking at somebody out there. And it's like, but I heard, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, imagine the Ministry of National Security had a press conference today headed by Stuart Young. And, you know, no mention, that's the Ministry of National Security, yeah? And this is how we started the press conference. This is how we started it. Listen to it, yeah? Listen to it.
Main issue I have called for this media conference here this afternoon is really to give an update on the exemption system with respect to our border management. You all would recall.
The only reason why I really call this press conference today is to give you an update on the exemption. You're the Minister of National Security. I think he's saying now with more hard to get exemption, you need exemption to go out. Am I right? In fact, ladies and gentlemen, online exemption process for persons departing from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. Caribbean Airlines advises that effective immediately all persons departing the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago must adhere to their new online exemption process. So were you telling me I can't leave just so now? An exemption process implemented by the Ministry of National Security and the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Prior to their date of travel, persons wishing to depart Trinidad and Tobago for any international or regional destination must apply for a travel exemption via their website. Customers are reminded that the exemption approvals are applied against the prospective passport submitted on their exemption request forms, and they must present the same travel document used with the request form or at check-in. Passengers may obtain online exemption up to the time of check-in. Caribbean Airlines also encourages all passengers to verify the entry requirement and other important travel information for their intended destination. So what I'm telling you today, ladies and gentlemen, no. You know, some of you, a lot of people were saying that I just want to leave. I want to go by my family and them in America. I want to go to Canada. I just want to bust out. I want, or wherever in the world to go. Imagine you need an exemption for that now. If you want to go to St. Lucia, if you want to go here, if you want to go there now. You can tell me what this man really doing, boy. And you know what? And you know what's going to happen tomorrow? And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to come with... Tomorrow, this is the... In fact, do you know that the last press conference the Prime Minister had took place on COVID-19, took place on the 23rd of December. Yeah? The 23rd of December. The 23rd of December. Just imagine that. After that, Crapo smoke everybody pipe. After that, your daughter come in, everybody come in. Shamfa Kojo come in, she gone, this one come in, that one come in, this one come back. All kind of bacchanal thing. All kind of bacchanal thing. You get heart attack, you get diarrhea, you get all kind of thing. All kind of thing happen. But after 1 month, and some days, you now come to talk to this nation. And he's fully aware that, in fact, let me just show you a copy of the release they sent us. For the Prime Minister's address for tomorrow. Yeah. Just to let you know, and I want you to leave that. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what's going on here. Let me tell you what's going on. They are fully aware that the nation is disenchanted. Disenchanted with how things going. Disenchanted that 39 persons were allowed to come in Trinidad because they had to come and fix Blue Water's factory. They come from Honduras, all about them going to get pay in US. All kind of thing. This little girl gone missing. Andrea Barrett. And after yesterday's show, I heard it trip him off. I heard he was stripped off and pissed that I brought back all the faces of the individuals, all these people who have gone missing, like Kirby and all of them. Corinne Singh. And imagine, look what's going on in this country. Up to this day, up to now, you even make a statement. Up to now. But just imagine, you had your daughter for Christmas. But these people, and let me tell you something. You see the plan where you're coming to give, say you're going to give Carnival Monday and Tuesday time off and thing, and public holiday. Don't play your coming with no shot with that, because you know you want to come with a shot. You're coming to hand out. You're coming to give people handout. You're coming to divert attention. He is going to divert the attention. He's going to come. He might come. Let me tell you something. Don't be surprised. He might open up some way to divert the attention of the current issues that we are facing. That is what he's going to do. He's going to divert the attention. For he to jump out now, for the Prime Minister to jump out now and say, yeah, what's going on? I come into address. He don't know people cussing about the 39 people who come in this country. People cussing all over the world because they can't get to come back, don't come back. You understand? He might come and tell you could have a fete in your backyard, or you could jam and wine somewhere, you could take it down. He come in, let me tell you something, you mark my word here, them know people done, listen man, boy, let me tell you something. Somebody asked me if I know the person who's write the Prime Minister's speech. Now, I know people, speech writers. I know a lot of speech writers. I know people who write minister's speech and former Prime Minister and I'm fascinated by them. I know them well. I'm not in just this little hole here, this little cubicle here, I know people. But let me tell you something. They gauge it by what they hear on Crime Watch and what they see. That's how they gauge it. That is how they gauge it. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, what time is he addressing the nation? 11 a.m. I will carry it live. I will carry it live on my fan page, YouTube, all the apps. Remember, you make sure. The next day, remember when I said about the lottery system? Remember I told you, the Thursday I told you, I said they come in, the 21st of January, stood right here, and I said, you know what? They come in with a lottery system the Monday. Everybody started calling me, oh, you know that, boy, oh, you know that. I tell you the only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. The next Friday, Friday after, the 22nd, Stuart Young on TV. Monday they come and hit you the change. And let me tell you something. I tell you what, when them feeling sick right now, I come and tell you, them coming to divert the attention. They have to do something that, it's sad to say, Trinidadians have a 7 days memory, you know. Trinidad have a 7 days memory. People could do you what? In the first 5 days, they could rape you, they could abduct you, they could fire you, they could do you all kind of thing, oppress you. But after 7 days, you forget, and they come back. Yeah. So he already know that. So he is coming. He is coming to chain you up tomorrow. He is coming to divert the attention of the current issues. You see how this girl family crying and Gary Griffith, and I think it was a very nice, a good decision he made to get the hunters. I mean, here's a little photograph here. Just a little video we have with the hunters and with the police and whatnot. Look at it. Hunters and hikers and whatnot. And concerned citizens. I mean, hunters couldn't go in the bushes with firearms with their license, shotguns and whatnot. And no dogs, but you know, and I think that I must commend the commissioner. Excellent initiative. It's a great initiative, and you can see the commissioner working. I heard SWAT is in control. Also, I want to say a special hello. I want to say a special hello to the Special Operations Unit in from Sandy Grande. In fact, I think I liaised with them once. I wonder if that's Ramnarayana and Singh and them. I think they are part of that unit, a special operation unit at Sandy Grande. So Ramnarayana and Singh and them, I want to say that I know they are up there too, and they are trying their best. They are trying their best. But let me tell you something. If we don't weather this storm, we drop. Imagine your company closing down. Your company closing down. You can't get nothing. You can't bring in nothing. You can't buy nothing. But you could tell me Blue Waters bring 39 people in their company. 39 persons to install and fix. So business good for them. Business is great. Unless we don't get up, unless we don't challenge these people, unless we don't tell the Prime Minister. That's why as I tell somebody today again, why not time to go on live and while I driving and to talk about dotishness, and people don't want to hear them strippiness again, you know. You know, everybody's just looking to build a page. A man going live while they're driving, all kind of thing. You think I have time to respond to people cussing me and doing all kind of prayers and all kind of stupid things? I don't have time for that. I passed that in my life. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, Ian?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yesterday I tried to call you, and the man was investigating the peacock that dead in Tobago, right?
He was investigating what?
The peacock.
When Rowley Peacock dead?
And did he get bombs, right?
Rowley, by chance your peacock get knocked down or something? Nah, that'll be news, man. Only my name Peacock and Goat, yes. But this is a real Mickey Mouse kind of place, you know. A real Mickey Mouse place, you know. I see Corinne's sister try to message me. Sometimes I know I just didn't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't know what to tell you. Corinne's sister from America calling me. All them people pictures I put up yesterday. Family calling me. It's like, you know, you just don't want. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You know, tomorrow is Corinne's anniversary. Get back all the videos of them. All the videos where we bought the drone and we went all by the bush and all kind of thing. But I got to tell you something today, you know. I got to tell you something today. You see that fella called Joel Shah? He dead. His wife is a nice girl. I know his wife. Yeah, you remember Joel Shah? We have the, yeah, you see him? Boy. Huh. I give you a real run a day, a real run, a carnival Sunday. No, people kill him, bandits or whoever, not police. But because somehow, and I'm going to say something here today, a person known to Corinne Singh, knew Joel Shah. Remember, I tell it on national television. Yeah? A person known to Corinne Singh and Joel Shah from the same community, I believe, or you know Joel Shah. Because when I was investigating the disappearance of Corinne Singh, Joel Shah name came up. And that is how me, Joel, and I started a standoff. That is how we started a bacchanal. And he sent a message a day. He will kill me. And I told him, I said, you will die before me. You will take it how you want. But I don't know Joel Shah wasn't coming to hot up my head. And I started to hot him up. Real hot him up. I had him running. I make him take a boat from Bank Village, Brickfield, and come down Chagonas and run through all by Charlieville, by the bridge and thing, and by the swamp and thing. He tried to hot me up by Presidential College and thing. Yeah. By the greenhouse. And I hot him up. And they found him. And I was right there when they found him. And he keep watching me like I afraid him. And I stand up right in there. I said, Joel, me afraid you, you know. I don't afraid you. I think after he got bail or some kind of thing like that. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember all this. Like Andy and all of them. The old Central Division. That we want to come back. Babulal and all of like Andy and all of them. Them hot up Chagonas, you know. That is Babulal? Babulal and Samuel and all of them. When I give them the information. That's why I tell you something, you know. I can't sit down and just take what I get, you know. I can't sit down and take what you give me. You know. I can't sit down and see people suffer and see what's going on in this country. You know. So ladies and gentlemen, just for 3 minutes, let me hear what Stuart Young had to say today. Go ahead.
Main issue I have called for this media conference here this afternoon is really to give an update on the exemption system with respect to our border management. You all would recall not so long ago I announced the introduction of a new online system. So I just wanted to provide a bit of an update. But to do so, I'd like to start by just reminding us, the population, that it was over 1 year ago this government began dealing with COVID-19. And that was even before it was declared a pandemic. So it was on the 30th of January 2020, we were the first country in the Western Hemisphere to place travel restrictions on persons who had been to China within a 14-day period before. So that is just a reminder that we were the first country over a year ago to start dealing with it, and we took that. At the time, it was seen as a drastic measure. In hindsight, of course, we all now understand the benefits that were provided to Trinidad and Tobago by the decisions that we took starting then. Over the next few weeks, we added a list of countries. We added to the list of countries the travel restrictions as to persons who had traveled to certain countries. You all would recall some of the countries at the time. It was South Korea, Japan, Italy, Spain, as we began to see this new virus begin to take foot globally. All of our decisions were made after advice and consultation with our public health experts based on medicine and based on the science available at the time. And at this point, I'd just like to pause and smile a little bit as I hear people say that every time you make a decision, it is really an admission that what was before was a failure. That is absolutely not so. The truth and the reality that the globe is facing.
I'm going to tell you something. Eh? I didn't want to hear them. He could say what he want. He could say what he want. He could say God coming tomorrow. Do you want to hear him? You know why? 39 persons come in this country here. People mother, people father pass away in Trinidad and they never get to come to the funeral. But you bring 39 persons. You had people here. You apply for this company applied for exemption on the 26th, and on the 28th it was granted. You really think you want to hear these liars? You really think you would like to really hear these people and listen to them? You don't want to hear them. Them don't care about you. I know you telling me I need exemption to leave this country. Rowley has sold this country to Stuart Young and the 1%. And all you need to realize that this country is being run on autopilot. They're doing their business. They're doing everything. What he's going to come tomorrow and tell us about lies? He will come to tell us about the variant, COVID-19 variant, what going on in England. He come to tell us about countries all over the world. Why didn't tell us that when you was winding up and getting on shipping in Tobago? Why didn't come and tell us that? When all of us partying and jumping up in the streets and whatnot, why didn't stop all that? And you come in here to limit and dictate our pace in Trinidad tomorrow? No, Mr. Rowley, no. No, I'm sorry. I am not going to allow that. I am not going to allow that. I am not going to allow that. I am not going to stand idly by and you come with that crap and tell the nation. But I don't know your thoughts. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking already. And according to somebody, you come with goodies tomorrow. You come with something to divert the attention. Maybe you might come and say, yeah, what's going on now? I might bring people from our way, like how I bring people to investigate the 77 million. I might do that. But all people know is I'm a guy because all during the election, all during since the last time you addressed us here, you never come back. And look at how much thing went on. Everybody upset. So you had to come with a good ball tomorrow. Let me see the ball you're coming with tomorrow. Let me see the ball you're coming with tomorrow. So I really don't want to hear Stuart Young. I've been honest with you. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. Just put up that girl again. Put up that girl. Put up that girl. Put up that girl. Hi, caller. Good evening. You know, let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. It's sad in this country. It's just sad. It's just sad. They are trying every way to shut down our business, shut down food shops, shut down stores, shut it down. But yet you have sold the country to the 1%. You have done that. You have a nobody, man. Who is Stuart Young? Who is Stuart Young? Making crucial decisions. But then again, he is just the front man because you come out and say in Parliament, don't file the no confidence motion against Stuart Young. File it against me. So maybe the bigger picture is you were responsible for bringing the 39. You were responsible for bringing the 39 persons to work in Blue Waters. You were responsible. You were so responsible for bringing your family and your daughter and your minister family and all them to come back to Trinidad and then leave normal. So Stuart Young is just a puppet on a string. And the way he walks, like he really missing a string. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch E.N Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Download the E.N app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
Meet the world's first apple cider vinegar gummy, the Goli Gummy. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits. Strengthens your immune system, helps manage weight, supports healthy digestion, enhances energy, helps your body detoxify, and more. Vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic. Finally, a delicious way to get all the benefits of apple cider vinegar.
Goli, exclusively distributed by Civic Distributors. Available at all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Custom canopies and coverings. Don't let the rain or sun stress you out. At Custom Canopies and Coverings, we fabricate, install and refurbish all types of residential and commercial awnings. Custom Canopies and Coverings has a team of experts who are certified and qualified in the installation and fabrication of awnings. We provide professional 24-hour service at competitive prices. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 or in Tobago at 282-1068 for a free quotation or site visit. Installation anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago.
Organifi Green is the #1 gently dried superfood. Increase mental capacity and reduce stress with ashwagandha, the major ingredient in the superfood blend. Feel relaxed and reduce stress with a solid dose of antioxidants in the alkaline greens blend. Available at pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Savings with extra foods plenty for $20. Twist juices 7 for $20. Jose noodles 6 for $20. Atrax cans 4 for $20. Cricks minis 5 for $20. Moo chocolate milk 5 for $20. Nestle green butterfly 4 for $20. Libby's mac and cheese 4 for $20. Marigold margarine 4 for $20. Maybelline tomato ketchup 4 for $20. And sparkling beach 5 for $20. So many great plenty for 20 specials, and sale runs until February 5th. Extra foods, always extra for less.
Download the E.N app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Shiguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating. I.A.N Network is proud to launch E.N. Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit. Bolts Imports and Distributions Limited brings you shockingly low prices on a wide range of handsets. J2 $499, A11 $1299, A21s $1599, A31 from $1949, A71 $29.99, Crib K7 $549. Get tablets from as low as $13.99. Visit our store at Upper Level Center City Mall, Chaguanas, or call 480-6666. We carry a variety of all major brands to suit every need.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
You know, I want to say a special hello, and we still have the goalie gummies. And I want to I'll give out about 2 today. All right? That's about 6:45. Eh? So when you call, I want to say a special hello to Extra Food. We want to say a special to Arangwa's Alignment, Hangers Extreme, also Chic Lisha, Neo Eyewear, and Goalie Apple Cider Vinegar Gummies. Let me tell you something. You need to support our advertisers. As you know, it's very challenging right now. Challenging for advertisers and people who advertise. We support them. Like recently, I walked out of a restaurant and I said, I cannot eat here because you don't advertise with me. I told somebody that I said, I'm not going there because they don't advertise with me, and the owners of the restaurant know me, but I don't know, maybe they had a reason why, and because certain people might get upset. And I told them, I said, no, I can't come there, you know. And they said, why? They said, you want to advertise with me? And I said, but that's a kind of a weird way to think. I said, no. My advertisers are very important, and that is how you have to think. People who don't support what we do here, don't support them. Sorry to say it. And I walked out of the restaurant. Yeah. I will go by no other optical shop other than Adams and Neo. If I had to go get my car fixed, I'll go to Arangwa's Alignment. If I had to go to a supermarket, I'll go to Extra Food. Or Cost Cutters. Or I'll go to buy rims and whatnot to go. Where's this guy? Racetrack. Or by Tire Clinic. And sometimes you need, or Unlimited Tires, and sometimes you need to be like that. Support those who support us. It costs a lot of money to operate this place. When I take in my smooth and whatnot, I'll go. No, I can't. No. How I can drink smooth? Use that kind of. How you saying this? I'm shouting back smooth. Wait, what thing is smooth? Boy, open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you have Stuart Young lying on the TV, right? Stuart Young and them saying how they are people, the band people. Carnival, well. Rowley opened the border for Carnival, and he's talking about people stop coming in January. So all the people are coming for the Carnival where they go.
Yeah, it's true. But Rowley's a Carnival man, he like Carnival. I can pull back a clip where he was flexing and dancing up. But you see, I wouldn't do that. Because the girl is my friend. The girl is my friend, I would say that. And she was my friend before Rowley. No, after Rowley. And she's a good girl. She's a nice girl. Ravina is a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. And she, you know, she worked here a little while, huh? Yeah, she worked a couple of days and assisted us here and whatnot and thing. And so I don't want to bacchanal her. I don't want to do that. She's a cool one. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Coast Guard cracked down on a party involving 36 persons down the islands on Sunday. But before we go there, let me tell you something. Rowley's a carnival man. Rowley's a carnival man. And you see what, let me tell you what they're going to do, right? They're going to come with all kind of shots to have a little party and thing and change up little things. Because, last night, cabinet ministers partying in a restaurant in Cuba last night. Partying, drinking normal, everything. Rum running normal in Cuba last night. Government ministers in a bar in Cuba last night, normal. No. And chairman of this thing and that thing. Everybody lineman, normal. Big, of high-ranking cabinet official. In a big lime in Cuba last night. So if you and I had to do that, I tell you what good for them, not good for us. And you only have to open your eyes. When this idiot man come on TV, all you have to know, don't let him get in all your head. When Stuart Young and them come on TV, don't let them get in your head. You understand? That does not mean you will break the law. But if we are trying to upkeep the law, and sometimes we might slip, and they might charge us and do us all kind of thing. But they're doing it bold-faced. They did it in Tobago. They went Cuba last night. In a restaurant in Cuba last night, everybody big Prado park up. If you see Prados and Cayenne and all kind of thing last night, I passed. But I don't have time with that. I was in that area last night. And the amount of calls I got, I said, but me not time with that now. That ain't already my business. But you know what's the worst part? You see, all they're forgetting. We couldn't even celebrate Eid properly. The Muslim community couldn't have a proper Eid. We couldn't have a proper Eid. You frighten everybody. You had everybody on lockdown. You have everybody on lockdown. We couldn't have the Imam can even come by me a little bit. I couldn't even go by Sheikh Lisha and them a little bit. And drink a little sour wine and think and have a good time. And all the other people that will invite me. But I have friends who are imams and whatnot. What about the pundit and them? You had no Pagwa celebration. People couldn't even light up a little dia and drive through Felicity a little bit or drive through all about with this light up and thing. No Diwali Nagar, you frighten everybody. But all you notice for Carnival, as the Carnival season started to come out, you're seeing all kind of little fete, all kind of thing going on in little corners, little nick and cranny corners. Everything is virtual, and they're allowing that. You're allowing thing in Queen's Hall. Half capacity, and this one saying it's just half. But how we didn't get to enjoy Diwali, how we didn't get to enjoy going to the temple and thing. Hear what they're saying? They say the place can hold 2,000, so if it's half 1,000, so the line on the accommodation now, to accommodate here. So you're losing no money, so the line, they're saying this place here could take 1,200. But you see right now we just take 6. So they break no law. So they're selling a ticket now. If they're selling a ticket or having a line, in normal circumstances, they might sell a 350 ticket. So they're still making the money, but we could not enjoy Diwali. We could not enjoy the Muslim community. Didn't really have nothing. For Eid, you're celebrating like it's like Christmas. You go by your love, your brother and your sister, and you'll have a nice time and sweets and all kind. They couldn't do that because you lock us down. But you realize as the year start, you had your bacchanal in Tobago, your partying. All the linemen, normal. And you see this carnival, you come with all kind of ball. Because if you go on Facebook and all kind of things, you see DJ this, DJ that, big truck, everything, normal. What about the people in Kora? You deny them all of the Hindu community, the shaving, the bandara. What about all that? You deny them that. But you open the beach for thousands to go. And when they find it looking bad, you want to play, you're sending police by Tyrico Road to close it. License officers and all kind of thing down there. Officers, license officers, let me tell you something. All you understand too, do not be a puppet. Do not be part of this man's games. He's playing with the minds of the small man, of the business people. He's playing with them. As long as the middle class and the lower class down, he will make sure it's only 1% will have everything. And that is what we have to stop. So do not be fooled tomorrow when he comes. Coast Guard cracked down on party involving 36 people down the islands. While conducting routine maritime patrol, the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard discovered a party in progress in Scotland Bay area. Normal. Down the island, but that going on a long time. You can play enough time I get invited. That was said people, me are going on no islands. What their partner called me here about 6 Spanish girls, 3 Trini girls. Well, his girlfriend, all of them, now they're going on make lime and things. I say, boy, go Paul Lock is not see Paul Lock now. Everybody get away. And yeah, every day we go down the islands and cook up and lime and play music and they come down now. I say, boy, I learned one thing, go Paul Lock is not see Paul Lock. The day something might happen and I might be on that vessel. I say, thanks for the invitation. Police arrested and charged 26 people at a private party in Kunupia who were in breach of public health regulations on Saturday. People fed up, like, oh, the way, boy, but that party was holding, boy. That in Point Pleasant Park. But this is not the first time this crew get holding now. These people in charge, you know. Yeah, but if they're charging a fee to come in, that is different. If they're charging a fee, I don't know. But you have to be careful with doing that. But people fed up too. Because you're seeing the 1% of them, everybody doing what they want. Your family can't come down here, but 39 could come down, 39. Your family can't come down here when your father died and your mother died and your brother died. They couldn't come down. But dog make plane ride. So yeah, dog make plane ride. Dog get exemption. And what this man, what this liar coming to tell us this evening, tomorrow, what he's coming to tell us, I have no respect for him. And I am very sorry. And let me tell all of this, yeah? I'm going to tell all of this. All you better make up all your mind and find all till on my show, yeah? All our advertising and all your companies and things. Come and take some packages and make sure we sailing, you know. Yeah. Hey, I want to say a special hello to O-Snacks. O-Snacks Advertising. And they send giveaways too. The search, and also, ladies and gentlemen, more than 24 local police officers are currently under watch by Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Professional Standard Bureau, having been implicated in an human trafficking ring operation between Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago. Do you know that? There is a ring. Now, I can't point out no police officers here because I know people who were charged officers. And them can even transport a proper woman good. Follow for human trafficking. Yeah, but sometimes, you see, let me tell you something. It's something in law, a pre-trial publicity. Yeah. A pre-publicity trial. You can say it however you want. And let me tell you something. Calling up people name and putting the picture on papers and things. Because some of these officers and them, I have utmost respect for them, you know. Just them get tied up in the lime and all kind of thing, you know. Now I come out and tell you, who without sin cast the first stone? Me I say, you understand? But I work with some of them and decent officers to not be quick to judge. And their lawyers should write the media house for publishing things like that. Because the matters are before the court. The matters before the court. Yeah, the matters before the court. And I find the lawyers should do that. Also, a 58-year-old man was beaten to death in Princestown on Sunday. Errol Ogalera Monty of Pierce Street was beaten to death with a crowbar along Gobin Street on Sunday, just before midday. Aguilera was chased by a man who had a weapon after a drunken dispute. I think we have a little clip of it. Yeah, that's what I tell you. All you need to cool all yourself. Cool all yourself. Cool all yourself. You know all this lockdown and thing, you know what's going on in Canada right now? The divorce rate in Canada gone up, you know. You know you can get divorced online, right? Fill out your form and say, well, ting. In Canada, you could do that. Yeah. Yeah, because I have friends in Canada. My cousins in Canada. And they were telling me over the weekend. My cousin Sherry Ann was telling me that. Yeah, all kind of this lockdown thing. But you know what's the worst part about it? Okay, look at the population of Canada. Look at different states and you could drive up from New York and this and that. Borders and all kind of thing. But the thing is, we're on an island. And you have these people and them just frightening us. And of course, we know that there's a pandemic. But are you coming to tell us about COVID variant? Imagine the variant reached Trinidad. But after it marked bus. Yeah, you don't come back and talk about that tomorrow, partner. Don't come back and talk about that because you went on your wine and your jam and do all the thing in Tobago and playing all the community lock we down because you're a carnival man, you know. You're a carnival man, so you making sure you pave the way. Remember PNM financiers, they like the party, you know. They like the party, the wine and jam, you know. They like that, so they want to make sure they make some kind of money for carnival. They want to make some kind of money. I hear in a talk. And let me see if you come with that talk tomorrow. You want to know who I know in the cabinet? I hear it have a 5-day event. A carnival event. 5 days. Who getting that? But I couldn't go no more. We didn't have time for the Wali. We couldn't light no dia and go no little Nagar and go little community, little band and thing, you know. You know, long time you have this little band outside. You know, singing this song, this orchestra, singing, what? You know, to me, Humata and thing, and just playing the little organ and thing, and you know, people like them thinking, you know, Hindus like to go in the little community, and you know, people put up a little tent and they're singing the Wali. You like them little visits and thing. You play a little organ and thing, people. Same thing with Eid. People really couldn't move around. But I don't know if all you noticing as the carnival season coming is all kind of free up. Because your partner love the wine and jam. I have 5 days. I hear all about the having jam. But how you are talking, it's no variant. If you feel you coming to lock me down tomorrow, partner, people hate you, you know. They hate you. Sorry to tell people don't like you. Because you're only giving one group of people everything. Also CCTV captured the murder of a 44-year-old man known to police. He was shot and killed near Panya in Laventille on Sunday. Wendell Dubari, A.K. Bullen, of Markshine Lands. Laventille was shot and killed. Look, I have a little video. Just to let you know what's going on in the dance now. I know yesterday I couldn't really, you know, watch normal thing. Look the video here. Could you go back to the video? Normal. Watch. See it? Like gunman run out, you know. Watch. Watch how them bending down and walking people to kill them now, boy. Close to the panyard now, boy. Way, boy. Real crazy thing, you know. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
Hangers Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwes. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346. Organifi Green is the #1 gently dried superfood. Increase mental capacity and reduce stress with ashwagandha, the major ingredient in the superfood blend. Feel relaxed and reduce stress with a solid dose of antioxidants in the alkaline greens blend. Available at pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nanofilm anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Step In Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilton water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks, a selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Download the E.N. Allen app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N. Allen Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N. Allen on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
Hangers Extreme is back, now serving lunch and mocktails for dine-in and pickup. Opening hours Monday to Friday 12 noon to 10 p.m. Sundays 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu available. All COVID-19 protocols observed.
Ladies and gentlemen, police are investigating the murder of a 28-year-old man who was gunned down on Sunday in Santa Cruz. Emmanuel Phillips, aka Caveman, of Monroe Road, Lacano, was shot and killed on Sunday, 31st of January. Police were told that around 12:45, Philip was lying near his home when a vehicle pulled alongside him and the occupants opened fire. Residents raised an alarm and they took Phillips to Eric Williams Medical Science Complex, Mount Hope, but he died shortly. Also, a 25-year-old Tamina man was shot and killed, and 2 of his relatives injured when gunmen opened fire on them as they were linemen on Friday night. Shaquille Joseph of Carmichael Village Street was gunned down on Friday, 29th of January, around 6:50. This happened 10 to 7 on Friday. A vehicle pulled up to the group and an unknown person calling out to Joseph, who had been seated at the bottom of a hill. Minutes later, gunshots rang out. Joseph collapsed in a nearby drain, while his 2 cousins ran to safety. So just to let you know, this young man here, identified as Shaquille Joseph, was gunned down. Also, police are investigating a report of wounding and arson in Laramie on Sunday. A 35-year-old man was shot and wounded at a Sunset Cove extension home on Sunday, 31st of January. Around 7:50, the victim heard his dogs barking. Upon checking, he observed a man standing in the yard with a firearm. On seeing the victim, the suspect shot the victim and wounded him on the right side of his shoulder. Let me tell you something. You see that? When you hear dog barking, I was telling somebody, sometimes you might be home washing wares and water gone just so. Do not open no door to come and check no pipe in no yard. Sometimes what the bandits will do, they will break the PVC pipe, break it out for you to come out to see what's going on. And then as that door opens, they'll come and deal with you. A lot of times I have seen that. You see, just how this man from Laramie, he dog barking, he come outside to see. Leave the dog outside and stay in your house. He gets shoot. That's what they're doing. To make you come out of your house. Don't be quick to jump on you with a cutlass. You coming out the dog barking. What you do with a cutlass? Go back inside. Water gone. Wait till morning. Wait till morning. Call relatives. They'll come by the gate and watch around first. Before you come outside, because all that is a setup. Also, Belmont police are investigating a report in which a 33-year-old man who recently witnessed a homicide was beaten and stabbed multiple times in Belmont on Sunday. The victim is believed to be targeted after recently witnessing a homicide, was attacked and wounded at his Bradford Street home on Sunday. State witness, see what I mean? Also, two teenagers are nursing gunshot injuries following shooting in Santa Cruz after midnight on Sunday. The victim, both aged 19, was shot and wounded while proceeding west along Lacano Road on Sunday. So apparently Santa Cruz real hot boy. Also, CCTV captured the shooting of 2 elderly men in Diego Martin on Saturday night. 62-year-old Renrick George, a.k.a. Rabbit, and 65-year-old Alvin Prout, both of Bagatelle, was shot and wounded along Green Hill Village on Saturday. I believe I have the video. Normal, watch. See? It all goes back, you know. You see, there are numbers we are advertising for cameras. Let me tell you something, yeah? Call those numbers on them, because I am fed up of going by people's house, telling me, Mr. Allen, look, I see a man jump over my yard. I see a man come in my house and my yard and break my car window or attempted to steal my car. And when you jump over the wire, all you're seeing is an object. We have a number now, as I tell you, soon we will be launching our camera line. But for now, while that is in the making, we have decided to, you know, as a department with Crime Watch, to install cameras for you. Also, Central Division Police arrested 3 men who are suspected to have shot at the home of a 59-year-old man in Chase Village on Saturday. The victim told police that prior to the shots being fired at his Bagner Trace home, he had confrontation with his neighbor who had reportedly gathered to lime and gamble near his home. So apparently there was a shooting in Chase Village. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of time. Tomorrow is the big day. Remember, you can put it up again tomorrow, 11 o'clock. The Prime Minister will be addressing the nation tomorrow. Look out for it on my page. Make sure and like my page. Make sure follow me on Instagram. So, and I will be carrying it live for you. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. And remember, all the numbers to advertise. You call them. If you can't afford a big package, take a small package just to keep the business going. Let people know about you and know about your product. That's the only how they would know. If nobody knows about you, and tomorrow is goalie day. So tomorrow we're going to give out 3 bottles of this tomorrow. 3 bottles I'm going to give out of this tomorrow. So you make sure and call tomorrow. 2944081. Let me know what's going on with you. Shoot me a call. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Allen's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down.